Hello, and welcome to the Inglewood Power TV announcements for the week of October 27th.
Halloween is next week, and many schools across the country are banning certain costumes, including anything religious, trench coats, anything suggestive or provocative and racially insensitive. Here at Inglewood, the dean wants to remind you that you are not allowed to dress up during the days of Friday or Monday. We spoke to one of the deans who gave an explanation.
Okay. Hi, Miss Miller.
Hi.
So, will there be a dress code for the Halloween upcoming Monday?
Yes, there is a dress code.
Okay, what is the dress code and what are the consequences if you break this dress code?
So the dress code is there's absolutely no costumes to be worn at school. So keep your costumes at home, wear them at night, after school when you go home, no face paint. So just basically it's a regular school day with your regular school attire, and no costumes at all. Even face paint will be allowed at school on Monday the 31st.
Okay. So, do you expect many people to break this dress code?
I don't expect many people to break this dress code due to the fact that when I first started here this year, I heard a lot of rumors that dress code was horrific in the past. And I think this year there's only been a few issues, and I think the student body is well respectable when it comes to our rules and our dress code. And so I don't expect very many, if any, at all to break the dress code. I have high expectations, and I know that the kids will rise to the occasion.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Last year, way too many seniors didn't get their senior pictures taken and graduated faceless. Don't let this happen to you. Get your senior pictures taken in the field house on Thursday, October 27th. Here's Ms. Schatz with more information.
This is an interview with Ms. Schatz about senior pictures this week and how you can get them. Make sure that you get your senior pictures and not end up like another blank skull in the yearbook just like last year. Here we go. What do you think happened with last year's senior pictures?
Let me go ahead and show you. This is the yearbook from last year, and while it has a beautiful cover, there were a lot of things missing inside, namely a lot of the seniors. And we understand that taking senior pictures is an expense that many families in Inglewood can't handle or just don't want to fit into their budget because it is a vast expenditure. So we actually wanted to make sure that every single senior was given an opportunity to have a picture and not have this pirate symbol in the yearbook. So we've got a couple opportunities picked out for you.
Why are there separate days for senior pictures?
So again, when we looked at last year's yearbook and we saw how many seniors were unable to have a senior picture taken, we thought that be a great opportunity to get every senior involved in the yearbook by having a separate senior picture day. That's coming up on Thursday, October 27th, and we're going to do that in the field house. We've got a specific photographer that's going to come in and take every single senior's picture so that they're all included in the yearbook. One of the things we want you to do is report to your enrichment class, check in with your teacher, then go to the field house. We're going to have a list of those who don't have a senior picture already submitted to balfour.com, and then we're going to take those pictures, make sure that there's something that you like there, and then put that in the yearbook. This is also a time when you'll be able to take the picture and maybe get copies for yourself. We'll let you know exactly how much that's going to be and what that opportunity is when you come to the field house that day.
The FAFSA App Day was Wednesday, and Arapahoe Community College has an add-in, the Pirateer newspaper, with some important information. Here's an interview with Mrs. Hershey about the FAFSA App Day and what you need to know if you miss the opportunity for help.
So when is the FAFSA App Day? So the FAFSA App Day is on this coming Wednesday, the 26th. That's our first. We'll probably have another one. It's from 8 to 6. So counselors, representatives from Arapahoe Community College, and our post-secondary advisor will all be on hand. We're going to be helping seniors complete college applications that day, as well as the FAFSA. So the FAFSA stands for Federal or Free Application for Federal Student Aid. So it is kind of the entry point to get any kind of grants or free money for colleges. So it is a very, very, very important process in your senior year to apply so that you can get money to attend school. It's really important that everybody does it, no matter how much money their parents make, because a lot of scholarships that are merit-based, and so when I say merit, that's based on, say, test scores and grades, they still require that the FAFSA was completed, even if your family isn't financially necessarily eligible for aid. So the FAFSA is very, very important, and that's why we have a day around it. In fact, we've done some research at Inglewood High School, and so we can tell you that over the last 5 graduating classes, students that completed the FAFSA were 16 times more likely to end up at college. So we have a lot of students that tell us every year that that's their intention, and then we have a big gap of students that don't actually end up showing up, and that's called summer melt. So we are trying different ways to be creative, to figure out what are the barriers from a student that says this is their goal and they want to go to college, to who actually shows up. And we find that completing the FAFSA and getting their finances in order to pay is probably one of the one of the biggest determining factors for who actually shows up. And that is a lot of what our work with Miss PD, our post-secondary advisor, is all about, is trying to figure out how do we make sure students show up so that if that's their goal, we help them get there. Can everyone go? So certainly we welcome other grades coming and observing. Unfortunately, the FAFSA itself is yearly dependent. So this year is specifically only for students that can enter college the following school year, so the 17-18 school year. So you can't fill it out right now if, say, you're in 10th grade. It certainly doesn't hurt to learn more about college applications in the process, but there's no way to fill out the FAFSA right now unless you're a senior or a junior that's graduating a year early.
Ever wonder exactly what it is required to put a criminal in jail, or what their rights are when arrested for a crime? Thinking of becoming a lawyer or working in the criminal justice field? Want a club that looks great on a college and job application? If so, then come join Mock Trial. There will be a short informational meeting this Wednesday, November 2nd, 3:30 to 3:45 p.m. in room 3406. If you have any questions, see Ms. Korn. Mock Trial Club starts in November.
Thursday and Friday, Jada, Ashlyn, Martha, Gabe, and Marcos will be missing school to try out for All-State Choir. We spoke to Marcos about the tryouts.
Hi, I'm Mark Thurman, and I got to speak with Marcos on his All-State Choir tryouts.
What's happening for you this Friday?
All-State Choir Editions.
What is that?
All-State Choir. Jesus, I don't even know how to explain. It's when tons of students from choirs around the state of Colorado go to the school, Colorado Academy, and they try out for All-State to perform at 10%. I don't even know what it is, actually.
That's okay. What will you be performing?
I'll be performing Eliza Jane as one of my solo pieces.
That's nice. Thank you.
Let's wish them all luck. EHS Choir is hosting a visual arts fundraising gala in collaboration with visual, culinary, and theater arts classes on Thursday, November 10th at 6:45 p.m. This open house performance event will be held in the middle school spine for a unique, fun event of music, food, visual arts, silent auction, and more. Tickets cost cheaper if you buy them in advance. It will be 13 for youth ages 5 up to 18, 16 for adults older than 19. At the door, the tickets will cost 15 for youth and 20 for adults. Students and family, staff, and community members are invited. See you there.
Please save the date of November 17th for our campus showcase night. This is when EMS and ELA students get to see all of the current and new program opportunities that they will have at EHS. Also, 5th and 6th grade students' parents can come see what is happening at both Inglewood Leadership Academy and Inglewood Middle School. A detailed flyer will be sent home in this newsletter next week. A next week in store for you. Here's a look at the weather.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Tariq Diary with 5-Tier News, and today I'm here to bring you the weather. As you can see, it's kind of sunny out here with a slight breeze. It's 66, and for the rest of the week, it will be sunny.
If you're interested in playing a winter or spring sport and need a physical done, please see Miss Kim in the health office to set up an appointment.
Activities for this week include varsity football game Saturday at 1 o'clock against Ridgeview Academy. The game is away. It's the last game of the season.
Have a great week.
week.